Look at this. This is the Gucci bronzer, and these look so close, but I think this just has a little bit more pink. This is the one that we tried yesterday from Mob Beauty, and I like it more. I'm like, I just can't get over it. This is so close. I'm so excited. And then this is heavily scented and this one isn't, and a lot of you didn't like that about the Gucci bronzer. I'm excited. And then we also have, we'll deal with this at a later date. We're not there right now. But we have this cream bronzer here, and I would say this is more of a contour because it's a little bit more cool, but it's not so cool that you couldn't wear this out in the light of day. We've talked about it a lot. A really true contour is very gray, and this is like borderline that, and it's so pigmented and so pretty. So let's use that today. I'm excited. Also Mob Beauty, and that shade is, I get too excited. That's M80. Gorgeous. It's giving chicken. I like it. I don't care. This isn't about the hair. This isn't a hair page. Nowhere in my bio does it say hair by Rose. So I want to do a bronzy, but more soft, but kind of in a rush. Let's do that. I used this the other day alone, and I kind of fell in love with it. This is from About Face. This is their Fluid Eye Paint. I'm going to use this by itself. That means it's going to dry quickly. I have no base under it, and this is the type of shadow that you usually don't want a base with it. I think I should do a video where I explain more of what I'm talking about, but this won't set and wear the same or as it's meant to wear if we wear a base under it, and we want it to be very thin and just tap that on. Isn't that a beautiful color? I think it's so pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and extend it. Easy peasy. And this is the E29. This is my In a Rush brush. If you find yourself kind of just doing really quick looks and in a rush, you're gonna want the E29. Let's just put that on. I want you to see how much I put on. A little bit of this goes a very long way. And then I want you to notice that I'm tapping it. It's just gonna evenly distribute it. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down through here. Here we can just pull, but notice I'm still not going back and forth quickly. We want to just kind of pull it in this direction. Kind of get a little shaping in there. Foundation will still go on top of that, so it's a little bit of a kind of underpainting moment. Extend it out this way. Isn't this just such a pretty color? It's very warm. I feel like it'd be pretty universal. Now let's take our bronzer. This is the powder bronzer, and I'm going to press that into the socket just for a little bit more depth. And I'm going to bring it over this way. Push it into my brow. And then let's grab one more tap of it, grabbing it on the tip of the brush. And we'll just create a little bit more out this way, a little bit more definition. And then I say we add sparkles on top and call it a day. Well, for the eyeshadow at least. A little bit more. Extend it. And then shade up here. Now just to brighten up our lids a little bit, let's grab this shade. This is from Bake Up. I used this color yesterday. We loved it. It was fun. And let's just tap that right in the center. Ooh, that is what I needed today. So pretty. Now let's place some here as well. Just kind of brighten that up. I did 2 taps, by the way. And I'm packing that on, pressing it. Okay, so I just thought of another way to use this, and by this I mean the E27, for liner. I just thought of a really good way, and I want to go film it really quickly, but I kind of want to show you but then if I show you, then I can't do it. So let me just go film that and I'll come back and talk about it. Be right back. All right, I just filmed the video. I'm going to teach you really quickly. Clean canvas. Dip that in here. Tiny amount. In fact, I need to even that out. Let me even that out on my hand. There we go. See that? All we did is relax. See the pointy side? What is this? Who commissioned this? I don't even care at this point. Looks like old lash glue. I'm a goblin. Pointy side. Relax the eye. Stamp. And then we just bring it out this way. Easy. If you hear the rumbling and the grumbling again, the hot water heater went out and they're in the attic. I'm gonna see how I'm doing this side now. I want that to face in towards my nose. There we go. This is just such an easier technique. I feel like this is even easier because, actually I'm just gonna take the brush. This is the one we just used with clean canvas. I'm just gonna wipe it off on my hand. We're gonna pinch that back. Boop. I'm gonna grab black eyeshadow now. You can use any color eyeshadow. Just grab the black eyeshadow. And because this is tacky, it just grabs it exactly where we stamped. I sit here and I try my best to think of ways. Also, how cool would an ombre wing be? We'll do that. Anyways, my hot water heater went out. Dag nab. And now they're in the roof. Hot water heating. And also, if you want to, if you want to set this, and by this I meant the base before we added any of that black, you could just set it with translucent powder, and then just go right on top with your liquid liner. Like say I should have showed you. I would just set it with translucent, and then I would go on top with this, with a liquid. So easy, but you're able to see that because it's just all in that very bright color on top of your eyeshadow. It was so easy. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Now let's finish filling this in. And also don't worry about underneath here. I show you, we're gonna clean that up. See how it just grabs? Micellar water, C30. Relax, and now I'm just gonna clean up underneath here. Now I can't get over glitter liner, so I want to add this bronze on top. I can't be tamed, y'all. I'm gonna go all the way on top. That black will just make the bronze pop even more. Yes. So I think I'm gonna take it and kind of ombre the liner, because this still has a color to it. Oh, that's so pretty. See this ombre? That's fun. And so easy. Okay, we're gonna do full moon lash. Pulling it over just a little bit before it dries, and then I'm gonna pinch it in. Still on my skin, but it does help really push it into the lash line. Still on my skin, not actually on my lashes. All right, these are amazing. There we go. They're actually new. I did an ad for them. This is not an ad. I'm gonna do a little bit of color correcting. I love this ruckus. It's just cracking me up. And then I showed this in the video, but my foundation that I'm gonna use is gonna be a little bit too, I hope that's not bothering y'all. I'm sorry, the show must go on. But the foundation I'm gonna use is gonna be a little too light, so I'm gonna darken it with this, but we're not there yet. Let's grab our C31 to smooth this out. These are so hydrating, but then they still pair so nicely with concealer. I think y'all are gonna love these. Smooth that out. Okay, I love this. Then I love that it has vitamin C, and we're just got vitamin C. So I'm just gonna do one little stripe, a dot, dot, dot. It's not what this is for, but remember this might jog your memory. Remember that? Same theory, except for with skincare. Yeah. And just a little bit, it's just gonna darken it. And that's all I need, is just a little bit of darkening. See? All right, let's try something fun. This is the Dominique Cosmetics Concealer. And I love it, but it's just, it's a smidgy, a little hair too yellow. But this formula is fantastic, beautiful. Now I can get away with the yellow through the center of my face, but underneath here, since I do use so much, because I'm going for a brightening look, that you don't need this much concealer, but you do if you're wanting to do a really fancy brightening situation. Let's try this. This is by Mitchell. This is his brand, and this is called Blursh, and the shade I'm going to use is Strawberry Cream, made by Mitchell. I'm excited. Fun fact, that's actually my middle name. So let's just grab a tiny amount. I feel like that, let's start with that much, because I don't want to do just a pink under eye, but I do want to add a little bit more pink, and I only grabbed half of that. I do want to add a little bit more pink into this concealer. Oh my gosh, yes. So it's not going to be a pink under eye on me, but you see how that just kind of took it to a more neutral? We're not doing the full super pink, the one that went viral a little while ago. We're not doing that. Not that I don't like that. Love that. Oh, look at that. Do you see how I added that and it's so perfect now? You can see that difference from there to there. Goblin. I'm a goblin. I actually have a little bit left here on my hand, so I'm just going to go ahead and mix it with this too. That is so cool to me. I love makeup. This is one of the reasons I love makeup. Now, I think that this is a beautiful shade, and I'm not going to use it as blush today, only because I have to go film with them. Daggum Charlotte Tilbury ones, because y'all are having issues with them and y'all asked if I could help, and you know what? I can help. But we will be using that. It's staying right there. It's beautiful. But I love makeup because we could just use a pink blush that we already have and a cream and fix something that we already have. It's really cool. That's nice. Okay, we need a C31. There it is. Now we're gonna keep this localized. Tap it in here to brighten. Clean up under the wing. I love that sparkle, how it just kind of peeks out. Ooh, sparkle, sparkle. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go film with the Charlotte Tilbury puffy blushes. I love that I call them puffy blushes, and I love that y'all know what I'm talking about. But the new matte blushes, and they're in a drawer over here, so hang on. I'll be back in just a second. Okay. I'm gonna post the video, and this actually excited me. I do have a technique. I'm gonna post it tonight. I'm actually a little speechless. I did not expect to enjoy this as much as I did. This is stunning. This formula is, remember, I know a formula now. I know a last formula that I like that. I like that more than the contour wand, than the I don't love the highlighter one. But that is, that's going to be my new favorite Charlotte Tilbury product. And this is the one that I use, but you'll see it tonight. It's called Pillow Talk Peach Pop. But I do want you to wait to see the video, which I'm posting it tonight. But in the meantime, this is gorgeous. Givenchy powder today. I feel like that even blurs the blush more. I'm going to be using powder bronzer, so I'm just going to go ahead and set the rest of my face. And I just use whatever's left in the puff. Pretty. All right. I had a little bit of the blush left in the brush, and I just wanted to see if I could go on top of that powder, and we can. Zero issues. I didn't have powder on my face when I put it on, but I wanted to see. Love that even more. I went and got you a link for the bronzer. This is my new favorite bronzer. Can't believe I'm just now trying it out. The audacity. The Americated gall. It's from The Grinch. One of my favorite movies. I love the blush so much. And the bronzer. You know what I'm not liking? I like little frazzlets. Just a little bit of bronzer. I don't want to overpower that really beautiful blush. I'm going to brag for just a second about our C40 bronzer brush here. I want you to notice that I'm stamping. And I also want you to notice the shape of this brush. You see how it's winged and it fits here perfectly. That's all wonderful, but the main thing that makes me so happy about this brush is that when I stamp it, it's not flopping this way and it's not flopping this way. It is placing that bronzer exactly where I want it. And that's a big deal. That's fiber density and even the fiber it's made out of. It's a really big deal because for so long, I absolutely loved brushes like this. Look at this. But they would just flop around and we don't get that precision with the flopping. We got no time for flopping. Also, I don't know if y'all have ever noticed, but I don't want you to think that I have makeup smeared here. This line right here, that is a kitty cat scratch. I like kitty cats, not from my Jean Bean. Oh my gosh, he would never scratch his mommy. But it was from one of my kitties that I had a very long time ago. She was a very sweet kitty. She was having a bad day. And now I have a very large scar on my nose. It's okay. Let's do a caramel waterline. I love it. I'm keeping this next to me. Okay, caramel waterline is my new thing. Oh gosh, this would be so pretty on a lot of skin tones. We're grabbing that first shadow we started with and we're just gonna go underneath here. So my new favorite lipsticks are from Jean-Luc Cosmetics. Look at how pretty this is. And I wanted something peachy because they're real peachy today. And before this dries, let's grab a lip liner. This is also from Jean-Luc, and this is the lip liner in the shade. Let me double check. I want to say On Top. Yep. There's still water heating over there. This combo, this might be my new favorite. It's still shading a little bit, but So we're gonna grab a secret inner corner highlight situation. Ooh, I love how, ooh, look at that. I have it there. Isn't this pretty? How you can still see your skin through it? I like this. Wow. I love how you can still see your skin when light isn't hitting it. I also like how it almost looks wet. And now I'm just gonna feather some over this way so it's kind of like that twinkling lantern situation. Ooh, that is nice. All right, I feel like that's everything for today. I love this makeup look. This is pretty. I love the blush. I'm so happy that I like them. I didn't think I was gonna like them, but I love them. 10 out of 10. I love the blush. I love the bronzer. I love this. I love everything that I used in this tutorial today. And while I have you here, the makeup I'm testing, it is for a makeup brand, and I'm curious, what do you want to see? Do you want eyeshadows? Do you want powders? Do you like lipsticks? What are you into? I'm curious. Tell me here. All right, I love y'all so much. I'm gonna wrap up that video using the blush, which is what I filmed. And then I filmed the eyeliner stamp, and then I filmed something else. And then I'm gonna wash this off and go film something else. I love you so much. And I'll see you in the comments tonight.